KCAA.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Palmtrees and Progress Presents on NBC, KCAA 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Erick Osario, and joined with us as always is the better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley, Big Dog Tavares. And also joined with us is our senior correspondent, Jose Luis Gaton. You know what? I just accidentally did it, but I think it's going to be a new bit for us, is that I stop the applause when Jose comes on and be like, oh, and our senior correspondent. It was an accident, but hey, as always, we got a great show planned for the listeners. We'll be chopping it up, going over some news articles that we skimmed and pretended to read, as well as watch and talk about some recent viral videos. But before that, we'll definitely be catching up. Usually we have a guest, but, we've been having a lot of booked shows lately, so I wanted to, maybe go over some new cool segments with the OG guys and, have a cool one and catch up a little bit. and for some of the listeners who are missing out the live stream on KCAAradio.com, they are missing our senior correspondent combing his hair and Andrew, how would you sell it?
I don't know. He kind of looks better than usual.
Yeah, he's not putting his tongue back in his mouth at all this whole time, and he's combing his pink hair. It's amazing. You guys are going to want to miss it. And also, don't forget to smash that subscribe and like button on YouTube. On YouTube, yeah, right over there. Rate us on Spotify, Apple, whatever, wherever you guys listen. What do you guys listen to your podcasts and radio shows? Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, dude, I forgot. It's a live show. Andrew, where do you listen to your podcasts at? Theo, where do you listen to yours at? Are you guys Spotify?
Apple Music.
Oh, Apple Music. I'm a Spotify gal. What about you, Theo?
Spotify.
I don't think I've ever. Well, you could tell Andrew's from OC because he's doing Apple. I feel like that's an OC thing.
No, I'm just cheap, and it comes with our phone plan.
Oh, even better.
Oh, I didn't know that. I should look into that. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a great Easter. Hope all the listeners had a great Easter. I had a good 420. You know what I mean? He is risen, and y'all got baked or something along those lines. I don't know. Hopefully that's not blasphemy. But how's everybody doing?
Easter, guys.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in forever. And you know what, Theo? Let it off, dude. You were the one that wasn't around the family this past weekend. Well, you were, kind of, in Vegas. How was...
Ooh.
Go off, King. Talk about talk about the Vegas WrestleMania. For the listeners, we are going to be getting into WrestleMania talk. We got...
Is he about to
chicken
talk?
jockey stuff going on. We got a lot to talk about. So, Theo, kick us off.
Mania weekend, dude.
We got the GM. We got the GM here. Yo, chicken jockey. Yeah. Well, my GM just threw popcorn all over the control room and he told me to pick it up. All right. So talk about a little bit of WrestleMania.
Well, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Barely.
Right.
It sounds like you're making a phone call in.
Oh, okay. So this mask I'm wearing, I took it off.
Woo!
Put it on. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Nice.
So it's a personalized mask from a Psycho Clown. Rob and I saw him at WrestleCon, and dude, shout out to that guy, man. Dude, talk about a hustler. We pretty much saw him all 4 days that we were there, and invited us to a couple of indie shows that he had. And we can say we're best friends now, basically.
Is he gonna be on the show soon?
Dude, so that's the thing, man. So he actually he lives in Mexico, man. But dude, shout out again to that guy, dude, because actually he probably could do the show. He does, his English is very good. But man, dude, his family was there, and just chopping it up with him like the first couple of days. Like I told Rob the last day, I was like, yeah, bro, we can't keep this going because he's gonna think like we're gonna creep the guy out, dude. But dude, he's a big deal, man. He's a big deal in AAA wrestling, which the WWE just announced that they purchased it. So it's one of the biggest, one of the two largest, what's it called, wrestling, I guess you would say, federations in Mexico.
Yeah.
Been around forever. That's where all these guys, came from. Rey Mysterio at one point, like any big wrestling name has even wrestled in Mexico would be AAA.
Oh, what part of
yeah,
Mexico? Like do they go on tours as well, or do they have like a flagship where their arenas are?
Yeah, it's in Mexico, in like the city of Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
But dude, they do tours. I mean, I went through his like YouTube channel after the fact. I was just stalking. I was told, but basically, but dude, like I mean, he's all over the world, man. Literally, like Japan.
Yeah.
Which is it's cool, dude. It was really a humbling experience just to kind of like just to see these guys at a level where they're just making a living, dude. You know what I mean? And really just old school, just hustle, dude. Like, I mean, these masks and all the shirts. He personalized a shirt for my dad. He made us a video.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Well, did you guys go through Cameo, or he cut out the middleman and he did it solo dolo? Like he just.
So I hope I don't really.
Oh yeah. We don't want to dox him. We don't want to dox him. You don't have to get into that.
No,
Actually, great point.
But dude, he honestly, I mean, he was pretty open about it because I did ask him at one point, like, dude, how does this all work? Because, I mean, Dennis Rodman was there, Mike Tyson was there, Ronda Rousey was there.
Did Dennis Rodman have some bleached hair still?
He didn't, dude. But the guy looked so annoyed, bro.
Oh, Dennis Rodman.
But,
I will say, before I'm sorry to cut you off, but Dennis Rodman.
No.
He stayed in the in some nice condos in Tustin for I don't know if he still does, but like the past like 5 years or so he was staying there. I have a good friend, Jeremy Beta Flytrap, his music name. He's always buying Palmtrees in Progress gear. He would always see him there because I guess he stays at the condo or one of his condos is there. And in the elevator, multiple times that he was wearing a Palmtrees in Progress shirt, he was like, "Oh, that's a cool shirt, man! Like, I really like your shirt." Multiple times when he was wearing different Palmtrees in Progress gear.
Take it off the game film, bro.
I told him, I was like,
Jeremy,
"Jeremy, did you give him our info or anything like that?" And I don't know if he was just being polite, and because like, man, elevators can be an awkward spot if you're stuck with someone and you see them all the time. You're like, "Subway again, huh, bud?" but yeah. Sorry, I hear Dennis Rodman. I'm like, yeah, he respects the designs. Palmtreesinprogress.com. Check it out, guys.
Yeah. But no, man, it was cool, dude. It was definitely tons and tons. There was 3 floors of just wrestlers, dude. Old school.
Does Dennis Rodman still have a nose piercing?
He did, man.
Yes. It's not a phase,
guys
Mom.
like that. Yeah. He was telling me they get paid to be there, and most of the guys are just there and they're just hustling there. They're charging up to like $150 a signature, and they have I forgot the people that authenticate stuff, but they're there doing it for like $12.
Oh,
so I mean, people are doing it as a profit in a sense. You know what I mean? They try to turn a profit, but yeah, dude, Rob was like, his wheels were spinning, bro, and he's like, dude. Palmtrees in Progress, collectibles. He goes, start a business. He goes, you can get these guys. And bro, it was just like, I'm like, why not? You know what I mean? Yeah. LLC, dude, go to WrestleMania and write it off, bro, as as a business expense.
And, a lot of people do forget, and I feel like on multiple occasions on the show, we've talked about how these huge superstar wrestlers are freelanced. They're freelanced artists or what have you, freelance jobs, so they don't have any insurance. And they, what I mean, they're paying all that stuff out of pocket. So, and a lot of the top of the heads, like, Vince McMahon owns how many characters, right? Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, didn't he like own that? And The Rock and in certain characters, I mean, their all. Stone Cold Steve Austin used to have long blonde hair. I don't know if you guys watch any of those wrestling matches before the knee
all I remember,
braces.
man.
Yeah, that's right, man. Undertaker as well, I believe. I think Vince McMahon owned Undertaker for a while. But yeah, it's a crazy thing. I mean, especially as a kid, I'm like, for sure the Bloods. Get that out of here.
Yeah, can we like block that screen?
We're
Can we make
gonna
it
block
black?
this LA Dodgers thing.
A palm tree.
That dang it. All right, unblocked. We got it. We got it unblurred. We got it unblurred. But
It's just unblurb the palm tree. That's it.
hey, Andrew, you know what's crazy is how does Theo make a story from Vegas during WrestleMania weekend boring?
'Cause I'm old.
Oh, okay. So talk about.
Tell us the highlight.
Yeah, tell us.
What was the best?
I do love the business
Great.
aspect, but tell me, did you wake up any morning with a hangover? Did you?
Nah. We stayed out till about, I think probably about 3 or 4 the first night. Honestly, dude.
He
just
brought some
ate.
white powder, but it was electrolytes,
Nah.
actually.
Yeah.
it's liquid IV
Yeah.
nowadays. Sorry, I stole.
Didn't
a little
really
bit
hit
of
the
your
strip.
joke.
Didn't go to the strip at all. Just went straight to Allegiant, and then just hit all the little hole in the wall like sports bars that Rob knows about. And just honestly, man, it was chill, dude. But it was so. Dude, we actually did go see a comedy show.
Yeah, you
at
did.
Yeah,
say
South
that.
Point. That was cool, dude.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
called The Dirty at 12:30.
Oh, 12:30. Is it
that was a
12:30 in the
funny name.
afternoon?
Yeah, no. It was
No,
at
I know.
midnight. Shout
I
out
see.
to yeah, dude. The guy's name's Gabe
Brunch
Lopez,
hours.
man, and dude, the guy runs a great room. Dude, it was a very loose show as far as like it being very like non-PC, dude, and it was just they tell you in the beginning like if you're gonna get your feelings hurt, like just get the F out, dude, and it's pretty open, pretty crazy, man. But had some good comics, man, out there. Yeah, it was good. It was cool.
Andrew gets so mad about this PC culture. He's like, I can't say anything anymore. I can't be funny. And I might argue, I'm like, if you can't be funny without saying that kind of offensive stuff, maybe you weren't that funny to begin with. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Okay, so we did see a lot of, there was a lot of viral clips of WrestleMania this past weekend. No Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'm going to have to watch Jungle Cruise just to feed my fix that I had of Dwayne "The Rock." Maybe Hobbs and Shaw. But also the crowds. I saw a lot of videos of the crowds were kind of, did you have to deal with any of that congested,
Nothing, dude. Rob
traffic?
got hooked up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got hooked up.
Ooh,
Dude,
I
we
would
literally
love
parked up
to.
the structure right across the street, dude.
Yeah,
we literally.
Another thing is like I definitely have heard Vegas trips with locals like is out of this world. It's like the best Vegas trip. I'm not too cool with I don't enjoy the strip too much. There's a lot of unbuttoned shirts and a lot of chest hair and gold chains that I don't really I don't think they get my Pokemon references. You know what I mean? Like there's not that big of a Venn diagram. The overlap area is not that much.
Yeah.
It's probably like what do you think our overlap would be? Axe body spray and in Family Guy references. Oh, Anchorman, probably that too. Probably that's my Venn diagram with bros, frat bros, or that kind of crowd. Family Guy references, tag body spray. I switch it up from Axe.
Dang, this guy's never gone to Vegas with friends, huh?
What? Yeah, dude. What is friends? What, Andrew, where are you going into Vegas? I feel like, are you going to Old Vegas? Or you hitting the Strip?
No. The last time that I went was
You guys
actually
are going
with Thea
camping.
Christy and Uncle Flo, and Vanessa and Christian and Juju. It was a good time, but we did go to
Proceeds to
we
name
went down
family
to-
members.
So what?
I said proceeds to name family members after birding me for not going with friends. You got me. You put me in my
Good.
place.
Good point.
No, but honestly, I know Tia Christie's a fan of the show, so much love. Shout out Tia Christie. Yeah, honestly, some of the funnest people to go party with. So no shade thrown at all. Definitely.
But okay, with friends, yeah, definitely a good time. I guess, yeah, dude, with families, also just
Well,
fun 'cause it doesn't
our family
matter.
knows how to get down. I mean, you guys went to you're underselling the Vegas trip. The ladies went to go see Shania Twain, correct? That do
true, they did.
that do impress me how much. And then the boys just went to go friggin' rage. That's an awesome.
Blue Man Group.
That's Andrew could not get that blue off of his mustache for weeks. He
So annoying. They just give you a poncho. That's all they give you.
He's all, dude, my chest hair is full of blue dye as well. My Versace
I'm
shirt.
blue.
And I would die if I was green. Oh man.
Oh,
This is amazing. So nothing, no fun trips. Just telling us about how sad certain people's WrestleMania's booths were.
I think that the most of the crowd was definitely like pro Cena, dude. But it's
Wish I had
just, I mean,
jorts.
him going like turning heel, man, and all that.
Yeah.
That angle worked so well. But like the whole, I've seen a couple things on YouTube and stuff about The Rock, and like, dude, that guy should be a politician, bro. Like the way he's like, well, you know, I just didn't want to interject anymore. It's like, bro, you put yourself in the whole situation to begin. And who's this guy that came out, dude? Who is that kid?
Did they bring out like an influencer or something?
Yeah, I guess is he a rapper?
I didn't see that. And it's funny, dude. Like, 'cause I guess NXT brought out that guy from Workaholics not too long ago that we pulled out on this show, and that's like probably my favorite show ever. So that's where I'm at, I guess. No, I don't know who they pulled out. I don't know who they pulled out. But while you think of that, I guess I got a video I can show of some of the pandemonium surrounding the WrestleMania. Because let me see. Let me get this. All right, so I believe this is the yeah. All right, so here's a video.
Oh, this was a good one.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
right.
on the Strip.
Yeah. So this one, it looks like right across the street from what's my favorite spot? I forget that one.
It looks like Excalibur.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what's my favorite word? The Excalibur. All right, and then I will say this for the listeners. There's a video we're about to watch. It says fans risking their lives to run uphill to escape WrestleMania. maybe they were being a little
That's funny.
a little extra with the way they worded it, but check this out. All right, so we got two people. They're running up the downstairs escalator because I guess traffic to go up the regular escalator was too much. Then two people made it right at the top of the video. And then you get, I don't want to say huskier, dude. You know what I mean? Because I definitely used to shop in that. I definitely used to shop in that area, husky. But this is a dude who was like ready to make it and blocking two other people, and finally got it to. So everyone, there's a lot of curse words in this, so that's why I can't have the video audio play. But they were kind of like, no, God, rooting for the guy who got disgraced all the way at the bottom of the escalator.
And then they started chanting, "One more time!
Yeah!
One more time!
Thank
One
you, Andrew.
more time!"
Yes.
They all started chanting. It was great.
I mean, dude, if that wouldn't have motivated me to do that, to like follow up and, you know, then I don't know what will. And here's another clip. I believe there's, so Risking It All Part 2. I like this music right here.
Oh yeah, that guy's got it.
I mean, when's the last time you guys ran up a downstairs escalator? Probably
I
not.
don't know, but they made it seem so hard. I was really confused. I thought I'm like, that thing must be moving like pretty quick, because a lot of these guys are like, I've never sprinted up an escalator. I thought you can, just take some steps.
Okay,
and
this
just walk
guy.
up.
Yeah, this guy's casually taking it, and look, see, casually taking it. I feel like I used to run up it when I was like in elementary school to middle school, so my legs were shorter somehow than they are now, but I was still able to do it.
It wasn't that bad, and it's like the worst thing that can happen is like your shins get taken out. I was like, and that sucks. Like if that guy were to like slip on one and just take out his shins. That's why I don't run up escalators anymore.
Well, and that's why you strictly wear long shorts. You wear either the John Cena jorts or like Bermuda shorts, so you don't, nick your little shins.
So I definitely remember the day that I, was always doing it, having fun, like you said, as a kid. And then the one day that I missed the step at a pretty bad, that was it. I was like, that wasn't worth it. That was not worth it.
Man, it does look
So,
like
yeah.
it does look like a bit of a headache though. The just having to be maneuvered like some cattle.
Herded.
Yeah.
Herded.
Yeah. Well, so you missed that. You didn't have to deal with that. That's a
Not at all, man.
well. That's a
Yeah,
a blessing.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, shout out to Rob because he definitely navigated the whole trip, man, and drove the whole time, and it just kind of like, but a lot of like even like the back streets, and he's like, oh, bro, so and so's gonna be closed. We got to go this way, and I was like, it didn't seem like we were doubling back at all. You know what I mean? But it's just like it, and like to your point, man, it's good when you're there with the local because they definitely know. You know what I mean, all
It's a
little
different-
shortcuts.
Yeah, it's a different experience. So I definitely want to go out there and go experience that with Rob for sure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And so, did you guys got them for Saturday and Sunday? You guys went both dates?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so both days, and then like I said, Friday we were actually gonna do SmackDown, but then that's when we met Psycho Clown, dude, and he was like, "I got a couple indie shows I'm doing." He's like, "I have two tonight. If you guys want to go," and we're like, "Yeah, dude." And I don't think he expected us to show up, but then when we're there, and it was at a like a training facility, I guess for lack of a better. It was super intimate, real small, and dude, guess who freaking? And I'm sorry, Andrew, but dude, Tommy Dreamer freaking came out, bro, and wrestled, and it's like ECW freaking legend, and yeah, bro, and it was like, what the heck? But yeah, dude, so we hit that, and then so as soon as he finished that, his last show, it was actually at Fremont. It was right outside. Yeah, dude, and it was just like they laid out a ring, bro. And
where at? Because I've seen that they have like really cool and big artists, bands play at that live on Fremont. I don't know if it's only a summer series, but is it like out in the strip area of Fremont, or where was it?
Yeah, it's across from the main, like where the zip lines are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's where they.
Right through.
I think that's where they
So
usually
it's right
have the
on the other
bands
side.
too. Oh, okay. I was hoping it was
Yeah.
where the around the shark slide in Golden Nugget.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's I wish I was in studio, man, because there's a pretty long video. I wouldn't let me send it on email because it was like almost like 2 minutes long. But so we get there and the ref was out.
She-mail
and they were
said
calling him the
it's
penguin.
too big.
Yeah, the penguin. And they're like, and homie comes out. But before we even knew, like, the dude was just we're walking there and he had a ref shirt. I was like, oh, nice shirt. And I thought the guy was just a fan. I was like, oh, but I saw his wrist like taped up. I said, oh, are you reffing? And I'm talking to him in Spanish. He goes, yeah. I said, hey, man, I don't want no BS, bro. You better call that right down the middle, bro. And like talking smack to him. And Rob's like, yeah, bro, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, F you, blah, blah, blah. And he's just talking smack. Bro, this dude gets in there. And I won't do the video any justice, but so basically they're flying over the ring and there's like 3-on-3, so it's like six people, right?
I watch a lot of those videos online.
I have to send it. And this guy like starts looking around and total showman, right? And they're all chant, Pinguino, Pinguino. Dude, homie goes back, hits the ropes, freaking flips over the top rope and lands on all 6 wrestlers.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious, bro. And it was just like, but they put it, and actually the wrestling company, if I'm not mistaken, that the other promoters, they were from El Paso, from Texas. So it was cool. They had a lot of wrestlers from Texas.
Yeah.
So shout out to El Paso.
Hey, did you ever see that documentary about David Arquette wrestling? You Can't Kill
Yes.
David Arquette. Wasn't he training in El Paso, where like I believe was it Guerrero family or
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of Eddie Guerrero and the Chavez Guerrero were their family members trained there, and David Arquette was training. Man, it's awesome to see that. And if I asked you who David Arquette is, do you know who that is? Dewey.
No, but if I looked,
Dewey in Scream. Dewey.
You said what?
Dewey in Scream, the movie Scream. Dewey the cop. I said Dewey like 12 times. He was also in Ready to Rumble. That's where this whole thing transpired from Ready to Rumble, the best wrestling movie out there. Dude, I mean, honestly,
It is a funny movie.
it's a funny movie. I think I'm gonna go home and watch that.
Picture guy.
Yeah. He's in a lot of stuff in like the 2000s. I think that's what we call it.
Yeah.
He was like Stoner of the Year from High Times, like 2000 something as well. But yeah, dude, there's this awesome documentary I suggest everyone to watch if you guys have a chance. I think it's on Hulu, but you can watch it anywhere. You Can't Kill David Arquette, and it just shows like him. I think from Ready to Rumble, he found a love from the sportsmanship and everything that wrestling has to offer, and really got trained by. What's the word I'm looking for, Theo? Like, he got trained by, like, official people, they're like legends type of stuff, people who train other legends type of stuff. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and
kinda
then...
like,
for wrestling?
What was that yeah.
Legit. And
what was that documentary?
I think
with Ferrell.
Oh, with whom?
Remember he did the baseball one with Will Ferrell?
Oh, and then he like played on like, was it the Dodgers or the A's? Oh yeah, I forget what that's called. I forget what
he did a bunch of, but it's similar to that.
Yeah, but no, I would say, did you watch the whole thing? Because there's a part where he goes out. I believe it's in Mexico where it happens. Is he's doing a little sparring, like an exhibition to bring people into the gym where he's training at, and I assume it's free, and it really shows how he's doing it for the love of it. But people in any, like, just like in any media or art, they are like, the hardcore people who are there every week, they think he's just doing it for like some kind of publicity stunt or and dude, I don't even know if I want to say it gets intense. Like, he gets like glass broken on his face and shoved into his face during a fight, dude. Legit. Yeah, he's like, that wasn't part of the script. Like, that's not what we're supposed to do.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and then also that doesn't stop him from getting back in the ring. Yeah, it's
I would encourage any person that is not maybe a wrestling fan to watch that.
Yeah, same here.
The Wrestler, you got to watch The Wrestler for sure.
Oh, dude, man.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, anytime I go to the back of the grocery store to talk to the deli worker, I feel bummed out and get a little scared. That's for y'all who watch The Wrestler.
Have you watched that, Andrew?
No.
You got homework, dude.
Yeah, you got homework. You got homework. You were tuning to Palmtrees in Progress Presents. Don't forget to check our website, palmtreesinprogress.com. Yes?
I got one more fun fact about WrestleMania.
Bring it, baby.
All right, this is my one factoid. Not really factoid, but I got a buddy that works for US Today, like US Today News. He does a sports section.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. Tell me when you have someone that works for BuzzFeed.
Ooh,
I'll
get there.
The more reputable. I'm sorry, go for it.
No, but it's so cool. I went to junior high with him. He went to like the opposing high school afterwards, but we still kind of kept in contact.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys saw that John Cena in his interview that he only had one response. Did you guys see that?
Nuh-uh.
What? Oh, shoot. I thought you guys would have seen that, so I didn't have to look it up.
Oh, no.
Let me look it up real quick. But
the BuzzFeed article's like 10 wrestlers you need a pin before they get gone.
Let's see. What did he say? Oh, okay. So what John Cena was answering every question was, I'm not going to answer that. That sounds like clickbait. And he just kept saying that to every single person that had a question. The entire time they're like, "Oh my gosh, how do you feel about winning the 41st WrestleMania?" Like all this stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to answer that. That sounds like clickbait." To every single person,
dude.
So, Oh, go ahead. Go.
I was just gonna say I love John Cena. He's honestly great comedic chops.
So funny, dude. And so then my buddy posts on his Instagram story, like on his reel or what is it? What do they call it now when you post it to your story? Your story. Anyways,
this was younger than us.
I don't post on there, but I'm like going through stories, and then I see him. He's sitting there front row with USA Today, and he's like, "I thought my question was like his caption was, I thought my question was good enough for a response," and it wasn't like any clickbait or anything. It was just John Cena responding back saying, "Yeah, I'm not going to go there. That sounds like clickbait." And my buddy posted on his story like, "That's so funny." But I've been thinking about it. We got to get him on the show. He's pretty cool.
I'm not going to go there, girlfriend.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not going to go there, girlfriend. Oh my gosh!
Stuff, though.
Yeah, we got to. Dude, anyone that works for BuzzFeed can get on the show. Slide in our DMs.
I'll tell him that he's got to change. He's got to
Oh
switch
no,
companies.
you have to demote in reputable news sources and stuff. That's what he's got to do. Yeah, well, that's awesome. I definitely thought Theo was gonna come through with more WrestleMania Vegas party stories, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. I'm fine.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, dude.
Except for
You know,
chlamydia.
you got a pretty cool wife.
Oh, what was it?
I said he's got a pretty cool wife.
Oh yeah, dude. I was telling my GM and my coworkers too. I was like, yeah, my Theo's out in Vegas right now for WrestleMania, Easter weekend, and they're like, oh, that's awesome.
Forgot it was Easter. I was like, oh wait. Yeah.
He woke up in Sin City during Easter Sunday. What's up with this guy?
Yeah.
Dude,
You know, it's.
and then this guy
I
has
wish I would have
the
taken a picture of him.
customized mask too, limited edition, customized mask. I'm like, wow. I was like, she approved that.
Oh,
There was
my
a
goodness.
dude.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it was a guy or girl. I'm pretty sure it was a dude dressed up as the Easter Bunny. And I wish I would have got a picture of that at WrestleMania. It was funny on Sunday. He had bunny
That's
ears, the
funny.
whole nine, dude. It's hilarious.
Well, you know what? I got a little clip for you to show the importance of knowing the difference and just not saying stuff nilly-willy like that. Okay, so here I'll play it in a second.
Push play.
I want to zoom in on the video. Okay, you guys ready?
I know I'm safe when I'm with my friends or other non-binary people.
Non-binary?
This is from the new Transformers movies,
People who aren't female or male.
a cartoon movie for the families.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
I always knew my pronouns felt right, but what a wonderful word for a wonderful experience. My pronouns are they, them.
Thanks.
See, it's important to know.
I'm Sam. I'm
Transformers
she,
movie?
they, but you already know that.
Morgan, can you switch?
Nightshade's pronouns are they, them.
He or she just doesn't fit who I am. My
Do you see the importance, man?
Their piece.
Do you see the importance? It's not. This guy just mislabeling people, man. You know, it's like if I don't get my politically correct terms from a racist transformer who turns into a boombox, then where am I supposed to get it from, man? How am I supposed to become better? You know, Theo,
We
maybe.
get Three Benny's response.
What is it? Yeah, no, I know. I hated that. I was like, I didn't see that. Okay, so that made me go down a little bit of a rabbit hole. Hey, Theo, that was awesome, by the way. That was a hilarious burn. I was like, how do I hide this? How do I hide this comment? Okay, so then it said, which was more racially offensive in the Bay movies, Michael Bay Transformer movies? It was Jazz or Mudflap and Skids. Do you guys remember Mudflap and Skids from the later films? Andrew, do you remember Mudflaps and Skids?
No.
It's
I'm
when they kicked off Megan Fox, and they had another hot white chick on the as the model, Shia LaBeouf's love interest. But Mudflap and Skids were the two little miniature robots that were his best friends, and I guess they were voiced by white people, and I didn't know it was like a racist thing. But so this question asked, just wondering because my friend brought up how both offended him since he's black and I'm not, so I was curious as to which is worse. And I read the comments. Nothing is more offensive than Mudflap and Skids. Mudflap and Skids, literally unbelievable that it was allowed to exist. And it says, even as relatively enlightened 20-something, I knew the twins were a perfect storm of cringe, racism, and bad comedy. And then people just go into saying about Jazz. Jazz is, at worst, a bit of a stereotype. And then I guess Skids and Mudflap were voiced by white people also. I think I said that. But,
Wait, so which one was Jazz in that new one?
Jazz was in the OG with Shia LaBeouf one.
Yeah.
He would like turn into a boombox, but he was in all of the ones too. He was like in the OG show, right, Theo? I'm sure you were a Transformers kid.
I like the GoBots.
I'm more of a Beast
Cobra.
Wars kind of guy. You know what I mean? So,
Dude, I never knew. This is crazy.
are
I had
you-
to watch Transformers tonight.
You have to watch the wrestler first. I already told you.
you know what?
The wrestler.
I think. When's the last time you guys watched like an anime? You guys ever been in like Japanese cartoons or animes?
Pokemon?
Oh, okay, Pokemon. What about you, Theo?
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! How about
Don't they
that?
blur those out?
Woo! If you know, you know. Yeah, I want to set up homework for you guys, and you guys can make me watch something if you guys do this.
It's gonna be a sports documentary.
I want you guys to, yeah, dude, I'll do it. 30 for 30.
The Brady Six.
The summer of baseball.
Brady Six, dude. The Brady Six.
Go
ahead.
I'm gonna watch the Aaron Hernandez Hulu. That's my sports. Oh nope, no, I said never mind. No, I guess I'm not supposed to. I want you guys to watch Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is an anime that's on Netflix. The other night I binged like 9 episodes while drawing, like doing some graphics on my iPad. I went to sleep like at 4 a.m. I was like, oh, this show's amazing. I'll just have something on the background. Just had it on 9 episodes deep, and I was like, this is amazing. Check out Cyberpunk. I think it came out like 4 years ago. So if you guys do that, we could talk about it for another episode. Oh, that scared me. Andrew, you got anything you want to cover while you're here? You got any talking points? I can tell you about a couple of talking points I have written down, but we don't have to get into it. Snow Dogs and Kangaroo Jack is one.
Go watch Long Gone Summer. ESPN.
Okay, I'll watch that. Oh,
no,
man.
There's a better one. I think. Oh, it is on Netflix. Dang. There was a better one I wanted to recommend to you, but oh well. Keep going.
Is it the one how George? Okay, yeah, all right. I also have Milo and Otis just right out as one.
So dumb.
Okay, rude. I have a story about one of my best friends in high school telling me about his parents getting divorced. That's a pretty funny one. You guys want to hear about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How do you guys feel about the gaming community? You guys play video games much? You have a VR headset. Do you play on that, Theo?
Dude, I haven't picked that thing up in a while, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Andrew, what about you? I know you're like outside throwing, punking nerds like me or whatever. But like, what you ever play Modern Warfare 2 with your boys? What are you playing?
Dude, my video game. Oh, actually, you know what?
Madden?
I'm on Switch right now.
Oh,
no, I'm
awesome.
on Switch.
What are you
and
hitting,
doing
Super
Mario
Smash?
Party.
Oh, nice.
No,
Okay.
Mario Party. Well, we've been hosting a Friday night. It's not really like planned or anything.
No,
It's
I've
just
seen.
we
Yeah,
come back
yeah.
with
He
our
saw me
friends
reach
and
for my
then we start-
phone. He saw me reach for my phone. I said, "Huh, weird. Snuck it."
I'm surprised you haven't got another Angel game without me.
Nope, nothing there. Nothing on my phone.
I know you'll be coming into town soon.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Forgot my train of thought. Choo choo. Oh yeah. What was I saying, Andrew? Bring it back for me.
I don't know, but I'm nervous about dinner. I made dinner tonight.
Oh, what'd you
and it's
make?
ready, but
What'd you cook
I don't know.
up?
I don't know.
Let
if
him
it's
cook.
cooked right.
What was it?
Well, she did let me cook. I don't know if I cooked it right.
What was it?
And
Chicken?
Antonia went off to a workout, and she got back like maybe 5 minutes ago. But I don't know why I just thought about it. It's chicken sausage, apple chicken sausage from Trader Joe's,
Ooh.
Trader Joe's bell peppers, and zucchini.
Use promo code Tio Luis.
But yeah,
20% discount.
Let's go.
I wish. I thought it was only 15%.
20 cents.
For you, I guess. Okay, so
Sign
gaming.
up for employees?
So I was talking about the
What's your-
gaming community.
Text me your employee ID number.
Send it. We'll post that in our story on Palmtrees in Progress at Palmtrees in Progress. Angie's gonna be doing a TikTok and pointing at it. TikTok dance and pointing at it. Okay, I remember playing Modern Warfare 2 while I was in high school or college, and my friend came over and was like, "Hey, can I talk to you? Like, I need to vent and like, talk to a friend." I was like, "Yeah, of course, man." So as a good friend, I'm just playing some Modern Warfare 2 while he's telling me about his parents getting divorced, right? He's like, man, like, I don't know, you know, I just didn't think it was gonna happen. You know, I've heard them bicker, but they always bickered. Blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, they're getting divorced, and you know, I was the kind of friend who, anytime someone tells me something important, I use it as ammo to burn them and make them cry later next time they get me upset. And so he's like, oh, bro, like, but like, please, like, you just don't say anything. Like, you know, I was like, okay, for sure. Like, I understand it's one of those venting ones. And then we both hear on the comms, which is playing out of the speakers on Modern Warfare 2, is saying, "Ooh, I'm telling that your parents are getting divorced." So the whole time, I had a Bluetooth headphone speaker plugged in still, because I had it plugged in from earlier, and it was just a random guy on the PlayStation 3 network who was like, oh, and you know what? We both just started laughing. We were like, no, you know, it was just awesome.
That's awesome.
It's
I wish you
toxic.
guys could have clipped that.
Yeah, dude, I same. As toxic as like you hear the gaming community is nowadays, and I remember back in the day, yeah, getting called like racial slurs and other things, just and sounding, and you know what? That's already sucks. But then getting called that from someone who you know didn't go through puberty yet, because their voice is cracking while they say it at you, it kind of is a blow at your ego. So that was like a nice little like breath of fresh air. We're like, this guy gets it. He's hilarious. Another good time was, I remember playing, and it was Modern Warfare 2, because that was like when you'd have like your little phone Bluetooth headphones just set up to it. And we were ordering some pizza, and someone was like, "Can I get a ham and pineapple? Can we order one with ham and pineapple?" And I was like, this guy rules.
That's good stuff.
It's those, like, isn't it, though, for me at least, it's like those little like glimpses of humanity and like laughter, like, that make me not just swallow lead pencils.
Oh my God.
You guys ever see the when what's his name, freaking
I have.
Snoop Dogg was getting talked, like, I guess some like little 14-year-old was beating him in Madden. And there was like a video, and I guess he like freaking threw the remote and he like unplugged or whatever they call it. He was pissed. It was hilarious.
Man, I would do that all the time. If I'm like playing with, even if it's like a couch co-op and I'm losing on Madden, and if they look away for 2 seconds, I go ahead and just like turn off the play. You could turn it off as soon as you can turn it off the system from the controller. All over. I was like, oh, dude, how'd that happen? We must have had a power surge.
Take your beating, dude, like a man.
Yeah.
Dude.
I had a... That's funny.
Go for it.
No, go ahead, dude. I just thought it was funny.
We used to, in junior high, we used to have late start on Wednesdays. So me and my buddy started like a dynasty or a season where we would play each other, and we'd keep track of, you know, who won, who lost, and we were going to do it all year long. So the day, and our rule was if we didn't finish the game, then it didn't count as a win. So we couldn't see what happened. But when I used to do it, and he used to hate it, but it's like I was playing within the rules. And now the NFL changed the rules for this.
He sent you the screenshot as soon as they changed the rules.
Yep, he did. So what I used to do was, if I was losing and I knew we were going to get picked up in the next like 5 minutes, I would just do a penalty, do another penalty, do another penalty, keep running a penalty, acting like I was like, oh, dude, you keep getting me. I was like, I'm trying to jump it, and I would just do it the entire time, and he used to hate it. And we basically halfway through, he was like, dude, I don't even want to finish the season anymore. He was like, all you do is soon you start losing. I was like, hey, I'm just playing within the rules. I'm like, I'm just using the rules against it. But
we're playing chess, not checkers.
Patriot fan, dude. A true Patriot fan. I love it. I love it.
You got to play. You got to play to win.
Man.
So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
It was a good time.
I have like...
He hates me for that still today.
I have on the a similar... It's like a skew of it because it's video games, but also like on the opposite side of the spectrum because it's Inuyasha, an anime video game. Before going to school, before hitting the school bus, my buddy Julian would come over. Shout out Julian Delphine, St. Marcus. Give him a listen on Spotify. Make some awesome beats. He would come over and we would play a couple rounds of Inuyasha. It's a little side scroller. God
bless you.
Thank you. It's a little bit like a Street Fighter, just like a side 2D fighting game. And there'd be times where my whole day was ruined before I even got to the bus stop because this dude would just freaking smash on me a bunch of times before, you know what I mean? I'm like, what? How did you just looked up online all these freaking combos or what? Just basically wanting to rage quit and break my controller. But then I'm like, nah, I can't do that. But still, day ruined. Inuyasha video game got burnt a couple times.
I would
So
get him
I do
heated
have
at
some
like
sad news.
8:30.
Yeah.
8:30 a.m.
Oh man.
That mobile game I was playing, Eric, that I told you about, the World War Heroes.
Uh-huh.
It's a shooter game.
Oh
I
yeah,
only
yeah.
got kicked out of my clan.
Would you almost did or you did?
I did.
Is it because you didn't participate?
I told you that
I didn't wanna
Iron
talk
Cross
about it.
isn't cool.
Yeah.
He keeps saying
'cause
it's
I didn't play
independent
enough,
skateboards.
apparently, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's funny, dude,
Uh-huh.
because and this kind of goes into the thing where I guess I kind of got a guy because he thought I was serious, but he goes, "Hey, man, you're not playing, but dude, these guys are putting in hours, bro." And I'm like, dude, I work freaking like 50 hours a week, dude. What are you guys doing? And I said, man, all work does is just get in the way. I said, but my kids are so used to eating, I guess, you know. And the guy's like, yeah, you shouldn't play with that, bro. Like you should be, you know, that you have a job and this and that. I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know why, you know. It's like, man, they're always hungry. They eat so much. I said, man, these kids are eating like 3 times a day, bro. I don't know when. And the dude thought I was like dead serious. He's like, well, maybe you shouldn't have had kids if you were going to complain about supporting them and this and that.
my.
So then I just went, it was hilarious, dude. So I leaned into it and I was like, yeah, I was like, you know, she's almost 18, man. So, you know, the judge says I, you know, pretty much have to care for her till then. But after that, man, I'm out, you know, and blah, blah, blah. He goes, yeah, guys like you or like blah, blah. And then the funny part is like, all this is in Spanish. And the guy's like, it's like, damn, dude, I must have really touched a nerve with that guy, dude.
For real? So you didn't know anybody in this clan?
No, they're all from like South America, man. It's a trip. Like Peru, Mexico.
No
like
wonder
Colombia.
no wonder we're getting less listeners over there because you're getting off our clan, bro. Like you were representing for us.
I was trying to push it, dude. I was trying to push it. I told you.
What the heck?
International.
International
Yeah.
Palmtrees. You know, it's funny. I don't like playing Fortnite during like the weekends for the most part, and also during like spring break or like 3-day weekends where I know kids are playing because like I just get beat so quick. Like so I'm like, oh okay, I guess it's why are they up so late on a Sunday? Oh, they don't have school tomorrow. That's why. I'll play another time. Yeah. Oh man, that's pretty funny.
Is it Noah?
Yeah, it's always Noah. Yeah, I'm like, can't we be on a team, nephew? And he's don't talk like you're Snoop Dogg. Hey, do you guys know about Chicken Jockey? You guys know or Chicken Jockey? You guys know anything about that? What? Okay, well,
No.
give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
I was like, even after the wait, can you say it the second time? Actually, it might jog my memory.
Chicken Jockey.
Dude, I was wondering what you were showing us, and this is
Chicken Jockey is the worldwide phenomenon that happens during the Minecraft screening when this Chicken Jockey screen happens. I was born in '92, so I don't get any of these references. I had a good time, took my daughter there. It was a blast. Our theater was fun.
Wait, you did this?
We screamed. Everyone screamed and clapped and everything like that. No one threw popcorn during my viewing. We weren't that
So it was
cool.
clean?
Yeah, it was clean, but yeah, it was clean. No one threw popcorn during ours. So this looks like someone getting kicked out during this Chicken Jockey screening. And I mean, dude, popcorn's not cheap also at the movie theaters. And these kids who are cleaning it up are getting paid minimum wage. And look at this one, dude.
Poor guys.
Do you see that one?
Fireworks?
Yeah, so I got a better clip of that one. But there's also a scene that says not only Chicken Jockey, there's Flint and Steel. And that's, I guess, all the kids know. That's when fireworks happen. And here's another video.
Dude.
Oh, I
I've been hearing about this.
closed that one. I just closed the explosion one, the bigger explosion one. But yeah, it's got a better view. Hey, Do you guys know about this WrestleMania guy? Theo,
Those
you know.
were people that I think they brought them out. Like, I don't know what they were a part of.
You don't know about the green shirt smiley face guy from the
No,
WWE?
what was it? Because they brought him out, but we had no clue what it was. I thought it was like almost like those Make-A-Wish type deals or something.
I mean, I don't know how he gets seated. Dude, he's at every wrestling event. Every pay-per-view, at least, wrestling event, he's there. Sitting ringside, you see his green shirt with a smiley face. It's a green shirt, smiley face, hard to miss. And he's at every wrestling event. I think even before social media, me and my friends would recognize him from there. Then he does have an Instagram. It's like green shirt, smiley face or something like that. And did you know when you sit ringside, you get to leave with your chair?
Chair.
Yeah,
Yep.
with your chair. Then it has like the pay-per-view event blasted on the cushion and the backing cushion and stuff. And
that's cool.
Yeah, this guy has been at every match. I feel like next week I'm gonna come through with like a montage Williams of just him playing at every.
Do it.
Yeah, but shout
So
out.
now that's funny. Didn't know he had legs.
What's that?
No, the comment said he didn't know he had legs.
Oh, yeah, dude, because you just always said ringside. And then one of the other comments said richest man alive because he's at all of them. Can't imagine what's that costing. We got about 4 minutes before we have to get out of here.
So what does your wife think of the mask?
Well, I don't even want to talk about what he said earlier before the show started, but she said keep the mask on during, and I don't know what that meant. So.
That's crazy. That's an awesome mask, though. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
He said it was either that or a fleshlight, a Riley Reid fleshlight, and he went with that.
Good choice.
You were tuned into Palm Trees in Progress presents on NBC, KCAA, and worldwide on all streaming platforms. Don't forget to give us a rating, a like, and subscribe. Do all of that. Palm Trees in Progress presents. Don't forget to check out our website, palmtreesinprogress.com. Woo! We have a lot more merch up there. New merch. Summer drop is about to drop. So palmtreesinprogress.com. Let's go. Do you guys got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nomás a todos los
stickers are-
aficionados de Sudamérica, échenos un like en Palmas y Progreso. Aquí para mi Psycho Clown, and por como ves que soy Darks. But yeah, man, no, just trying to get our South American listeners here, buddy.
Trying to get them back.
on board.
Give them some love.
That was it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Andrew, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
No. Great show. Love doing this with you guys. Everybody that's listening, we got some stickers coming. Right, Eric? And new merch, new shirts, new designs.
Some swim trunks, so y'all can get wet in. Wordplay.
Oh.
I
But
think
yeah,
I can
dude.
say that.
Love doing the show with you guys.
As always.
Missed you on Easter, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, we missed you on Easter, man. Glad you got to enjoy it and have a good one. Man, just some of the articles that I didn't get into today. Men are now racing their sperm under a microscope, and people can bet on it. I don't know if you guys read that.
I did hear about that.
One of the upcoming ones is USC and UCLA students going against each other.
That's hilarious.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, and you know what? And they said, it's kind of funny. That's why it's a funny race and all that, and people can bet on. But the reason they're doing it is because they want to put attention on something that's people aren't focusing on, the declining male fertility. So that's why that they said it, or that's like, at least like I was like, okay, I don't know if that's a thing.
I hear it's a pay-per-view event.
Oh, is it?
I think that's what I heard.
Dude, all right. Palm Trees in Progress presents our first live streaming somewhere. We're gonna watch that. You
That
guys,
would be wild.
if it's not on a conflicting weekend, we got to do it, you guys. I'll I'll get the
That'd be
pay-per-view.
hilarious.
I'll get the
Yeah,
pay-per-view.
Like a watch
History.
companion,
Yes.
like a fight companion, but it's gonna be.
You guys, stay tuned for us the live viewing of the sperm races. Let's go. I got my money on USC just because I'm a Trojan. Although Trojans are supposed to keep the sperm inside, so I don't know.
It's this Friday.
Oh, is it this Friday? Uh-oh, I don't have work.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I got a audible head shake and no.
I'm also off, actually.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in as always. Palmtrees in Progress presents Andrew Thiel. I could not do it without y'all. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to tune in next week. We'll have a good one and a cool guest. So catch you guys next time and take it sleazy. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you guys. See ya.
Bye.
NBC News on KCAA Loma Linda, sponsored by Teamsters Local 1932, protecting the future of working families. Teamsters1932.org.